Looking to refresh your space this season? In today's video, I'm sharing summer console table decor ideas that are not only beautiful but budget friendly. I'll show you multiple ways to decorate your entryway console table to give your home that fresh, welcoming feel for summer, using affordable, beautiful pieces you might already have. If you love seasonal home decorating and want to get that high-end look for less, you're in the right place. So hit that like button, subscribe for more decorating on a budget, and let's jump right into these summer styling ideas. Whenever I'm decorating, I always like to start with a clean slate. So, as you can see, the console table is completely empty, and that's intentional. I brought in my big black vase first, one of my favorite anchor pieces, and added some leafy greens I found on Temu. I was inspired by Shay McGee's summer home tour. She had these lush green stems mixed with just a hint of soft burnt yellow florals on her entry table. It looks so effortless and elegant. Now, I don't have many fresh blooms in my garden just yet, so I decided to recreate the look using these faux yellow flowers from Temu. I originally used them in my fall decor, but I think the color works beautifully for summer too. Next to the vase, I'm layering in a woven tray. It's kind of like a seagrass or twine style. I wanted to start incorporating a little bit more blue into my summer decor, and this is my first step. I found this beautiful blue colored novel and added it right into the tray for a subtle pop of color. I also included a glass vase I thrifted recently. Glass vases are so popular this season, and they really do add such a clean, timeless touch. One little tip, even if you're using pop flowers, you can make them look more realistic by adding a bit of water inside. In this one, I've added Dollarama's miniature dogwood flower stems, and they feel so fresh and delicate. Then come the candlestick holders. These were thrifted, and I recently made them over on my DIY channel. The tray they're sitting on was a garage sale find for $3. I forgot to mention that. I love mixing in pieces with a bit of history like this. I'm placing my favorite lamp back in. It usually lives right here. It gives off the coziest glow, especially in the evening, without having to turn on the harsh overhead lights. Now for the bottom section, I always like to tuck a basket into the corner to hide the lamp's cord. Inside, I'm adding a lightweight summer blanket. I often switch between this one and another you might seen in previous videos, but this one just feels so light and breezy, perfect for summer. I'm also adding a green pillow cover from Temu to tie back into that greenery up top. Then I'm stacking a few of my favorite coffee table books. I always thrift these, I just look for ones with linen covers and colors that fit my style. To finish the step, I added a beautiful thrifted scallop tray. Into it, I placed some lemons and limes. For me, they are a staple in summer decorating. They add such cheerful, fresh pop of color, and they're just so fun. For the next look, I'm revisiting an older summer setup. I brought in my black lantern from HomeSense and added a limoncello candle from Bath and Body Works. As we all know, I am slowly moving away from all of the Bath and Body Works candles and going for a soya and essential oil based ones or a diffuser. And this limoncello candle is sitting inside a wooden thrifted salad bowl I painted to soften the wood tone. On the opposite side, I also added my HomeSense olive tree, and at the bottom, I placed the same basket and blanket combo. On the opposite side, I brought in my lemon sign, an older DIY from a few years ago, and I paired it with a galvanized struct filled with yellow tulips. I also added a wicker style stone flower pot from Dollarama with some simple dogwood branches. I do still think that they have this flower pot at Dollarama. I bought mine many, many years ago. The yellow and greens make this look feel vibrant and sunny, exactly what I love about summer decor. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more seasonal decorating ideas and easy budget-friendly DIYs. I'd love to have you here as part of our cozy creative community. For look number 3, this one was originally part of my spring decor, but I think it works beautifully for summer too. Here's the other blanket I mentioned earlier. It's from Dollarama and gives such a cozy, laid-back feel. On the console, I'm using one of my DIY vases and adding some baby's breath from Dollarama. These faux flowers come in several colors. I'm thinking of picking up the yellow ones next time for a more summery pop. I added candlesticks from Temu and found these fun braided looking candles at Dollar Tree. A little tip, if they don't quite fit, just melt the bottom and press them in gently. Once it hardens, they stay put nicely. In the center, I'm adding more coffee table books and rattan basket from Timo. On the bottom shelf, I placed an architectural object from HomeSense and one of my DIY paper mache bowls with some wooden sphere. It's very natural and neutral, great for any season if you prefer a softer look. Look number 4 is another favorite from last summer. This one doesn't feature the lamp because I didn't have it yet. Instead, I used my olive tree as the tall anchor and balanced it with a large wooden candle lantern on the other side, one of my oldest pieces from HomeSense. On the bottom, I added a diffuser and brought back the basket and blanket. I also included a lemon theme metal sign, one of my very first Temu purchases. Then I styled my scallop DIY bowl with some lemons and limes again and added a little dogwood bush for fullness. This time I even added a pillow with a mousse on it since this was decorated close to Canada Day. And to finish it off, I tucked a small vase with greenery beside the olive tree. Finally, for the last look, I'm styling the console for this very video, and it might be my favorite one yet. I brought in my DIY rattan jug vase, one of my most loved and easiest DIYs. Into it, I added some faux hydrangea stems I picked up at the garage sale for $1. Normally, I use real hydrangeas from my garden later in the summer, but for now, these are perfect. I also found a beautiful Pottery Barn wine and cheese board at the same garage sale for just $3. It's not available on their website anymore, but similar one retails for I'm pretty sure it was $284 or $264. I love using pieces like this as risers. On top of it, I placed a little ceramic bowl candle. The wick burned down, so I need to fix that, but I love the yellow and bluish details. It felt so summery. I played around with some candle holders and even brought in a vintage snuffer I thrifted, but eventually swapped um, the candlesticks for my glass vase with the fog dogwood greenery. It just looked a little better balanced. Then I added that vintage candlestick holder to the other side. Down below, I kept it simple, just a basket, blanket, and no extra pillow this time. But I did find this basket at the garage sale and I style it with some full flowers and lemons. I think this piece would look really good with some real hydrangeas once they are in season. I also wanted to include one more look here. Now, I didn't film a decorate with me for this one, but it's my current setup, and I styled it right after Easter. I think it's such an easy, effortless look that works beautifully for the whole summer. In this version, I use some simple moss balls for a natural touch, but if you want to bring in a bit more color or a seasonal feel, you could easily swap these out for some lemons, pears, or really any kind of decorative fruit you have on hand. I don't usually put fresh fruit in the entry, but if that's something you love, go for it. I just wanted to include this style because it's simple, versatile, and one of the looks that can carry you right through the season with very little fuss. Thanks so much for watching. And that's it. 6 different summer looks for my entryway console table, each one full of character, texture, and those cheerful pops of seasonal color. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed these console table looks, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you join me here for more seasonal decorating ideas and cozy home inspiration. Don't forget to leave a comment below and tell me which look you'd try in your own home, or if you have a favorite way to style your entryway for summer. Until next time, take care and happy decorating.